I am Christian Lloyd Daselao and I will discuss what is executive clemency. To understand this better, let's first find out what is executive and clemency are. First is the executive. It is one of the branches of the government and there are three branches of government, which are the legislative, judiciary, and executive. In legislative, this includes our senators and our House of Representatives, which are the ones who make the laws. Second is the judiciary, which is the courts and it is headed by the Supreme Court. And the last one is executive branch and it is represented by our dear President. The second word is clemency, which is another term for forgiveness. So, when we combine those two words, which is executive clemency, it is pardon. It is the pardon given by our dear President, and it is the unique power of the President to pardon a criminal from his crime or to shorten his sentence. And there are four types of executive clemency, such as pardon, amnesty, reprieve, and commutation of sentence. First is pardon, and there are two types of pardon that can be granted by the President, which is the absolute pardon and conditional pardon. Absolute pardon is the removal of criminal liabilities or the release of a criminal without asking for anything in return, and in this all civil and political rights of whoever is granted it are restored. Conditional pardon is the release of a criminal, but there are things and conditions that must be followed. Second is amnesty. This refers to the forgiveness or permanent forgetting of the crime of a criminal, and it is also the most unique executive clemency because it still requires the approval of Congress and can be granted before, during, or after trial, unlike pardon, which requires a final judgment to be granted. And the third is reprieve. This is the removal of a sentence or the waiving of a judgment, but rather a postponement or temporary suspension of a sentence like a death sentence and similar to a pardon, which is only given to the convicted offenders. And lastly, commutation of sentence. This is an executive clemency where a heavy sentence is lightened or a long sentence is shortened, and similar to reprieve and pardon, this is also only given to convicted offenders. In March 2017, President Rodrigo Duterte granted executive clemency to 127 elderly and sickly inmates. This decision was based on the recommendation of the Department of Justice and was in line with the government efforts to show compassion to prisoners who were either too old or too ill to continue serving their sentences. Factors to be considered in petition for conditional pardon, commutation of sentence, or parole. Number 1, the age of the petitioner, the gravity of the offense and the manner in which it was committed, and the institutional behavior or conduct, and previous criminal record if any. Number 2, evidence that petitioner will be legitimately employed upon release. Number 3, showing that the petitioner has a place where he will reside. And number 4, availability of aftercare services for the petitioner who is old, seriously ill, or suffering from a physical disability. Number 5, attitude towards the offense and the degree of remorse. And 6, the risk to other persons, including the victim, his witnesses, his family and friends, or the community in general. The possibility of retaliation by the victim, his family, and friends. Special consideration to the recommendation for commutation of sentence or conditional pardon. Youthful offenders, these are individuals who committed a crime while they were minors, may be given special consideration due to their potential for rehabilitation and reintegration into society. Prisoners who are 60 years old and above, these are elderly inmates granted clemency due to their age-related vulnerabilities, declining health, and lower risk of reoffending. Physical disabilities such as when the prisoner is bedridden, a mute, deaf-mute, a leper, cripple, or is blind or similar disabilities. Serious illness and other life-threatening disease, inmates suffering from terminal or life-threatening conditions as certified by government physician may be granted early release on humanitarian grounds to allow them to receive proper medical care and spend the remaining time with their family.